Hello everyone. Welcome to Management Kaksha, a one-stop solution for all your management related queries. We are continuing with the planning function series. To watch all the videos related to planning, click on the link above. In this video, we will be talking about the 6 P's of planning. These are purpose, philosophy, premises, policies, plans, and priorities. Purpose stands for reasons why the organization is existing. This is the core of planning function. There should be a clear and elaborate understanding about why the planning is being done and also the reason behind the existence of the organization should be figured out way before starting the planning process. For example, what are the reasons for organization's existence? Take Tata conglomerate for example. Their reason for existence, as they clearly state in their mission statement, is to create value for all their stakeholders. The next P is philosophy. It is the fundamental belief on how the organization's purpose is achieved. This is more of action-oriented factor. We looked into the purpose of Tata business. The means through which they achieve this purpose comprises of their philosophy. As we can see, they stand by the values of pioneering, integrity, excellence, unity, and responsibility to accomplish their purpose. The next P is premises, which is the strengths and weaknesses of the organization and its knowledge about the environment. In general terms, this factor mostly focuses on the business environment or the organizational environment. The business environment consists of internal as well as external factors which affects its functioning. I've already uploaded the videos regarding organizational environment. To get a detailed explanation, click on the link above. Premises focuses on understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of the organization and its knowledge and assumptions about the environment. The best way to understand the organizational environment is through SWOT analysis. By forecasting and other methods, the management can make some conclusions about the environment trends, and by knowing its own strengths and weaknesses, it can deal with the changing environment in a more intelligent way. The next P is policies. These are the general guidelines or constraints that aid in managerial thinking and action. For example, production policies, marketing policies, financial policies, etc. Policy is nothing but a course or principle of action adopted or proposed by an organization for its smooth functioning. Policies help the management in the process of thinking and taking action in a better manner. Here you can see a list of policies and guidelines followed by Tata Motors. These policies are more specific than the philosophies which we saw earlier and they form a basis for planning and necessary operational actions. The next P is plan. Plans are the means to achieve organizational goals and objectives. Plans represent specific objectives and action statements. Plans are basically action-oriented. These form objectives and goals and direct the organization's effort towards achieving its objectives and also help in remaining aware of the progress made by the organization towards the achievement of its goal at different stages. A recent news suggest that Tata Motors is planning to launch 10 new battery EVs across its commercial and passenger vehicle business in India by 2025. Remember, when you are specifying an end result, you are involving the plan factor. The last P is priorities. Priorities decide which goal or task is of higher importance and more attention is given to those. It is imperative to prioritize the plans as it allows the organization to allocate more resources to the goals of the businesses that have high priority. The priorities of the organizational goals has to be decided on the basis of the philosophy and the promises made by the organization and also keeping in view the economic, social and political environment. Imagine if Tata Motors started focusing on the retail sector. Well, we wouldn't want that. Hence, it is beneficial for the organization to prioritize their planning efforts. If you like our videos, please don't forget to like, share